Hey, how you guys doing? That's just a little sample of some of the music you can play with just those three chords that you're learning right now. The G, the C, and D. That whole little song that I just played um, was nothing but those three chords. So you're real close to being able to play some real music. Just keep working on those chords. Your G, your C, and your D. When you get those where you can play them and they're not buzzing, but they're all the notes are ringing out, you can pat yourself on the back. You get a big attaboy for doing that because that is an important first step. But now, if you'll remember in the class last Monday night, Fred gave us a hand stretching exercise. Some of you were having trouble making some of those reaches, and something you can do to stretch your fingers, because I don't have abnormally long fingers. I don't have abnormally thin fingers. I just have hands just like you have. And people with fat hands, people with short fingers, people with long fingers, all figure out how to play the guitar. But one of the basic things to do is this stretch that he was giving. Very simple. You can do it with me. And then you can go back the other way if you want. When you get good at that, and you can do that several times with number one without it hurting, it still stretches my pinky to do that. But you can either speed it up, you can change your picking. I was just doing all downstrums then. You can do alternating picking, which means you do one and then back up, down, up. So it's You can speed it up if you want, but make sure that you keep it slow enough that the notes ring out. What we don't want is we don't want a bunch of. That's not helping anything. Just keep it slow, keep going. You'll build up that strength in your fingers. I hope your fingers aren't too sore just yet. Don't worry, in time you'll form calluses on the end of your fingers where you can play for a long, long time without it hurting. But let me just encourage you, stay at it. Everybody struggles at this stage of the game. Every great player played for the first time, and it wasn't easy. It isn't easy, but it's worth it. You've got a guitar, you've got the time, you've got the ability. Just stay at it. It's the steady practice. And remember, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. Make sure that as you do these exercises, that you do them correctly so that you don't ingrain bad habits. Anyway, glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let us know if you need help. We'll be glad to help you any way we can. God bless you, and we'll see you next Monday night.